Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to Where is Christy? And today I have my first November guest, Fabiola! And I've known Fabiola forever. She's like one of my most awesomest friends, and I'm glad I can kick off November with her. We're gonna just talk about life and stuff and see what she wants to tell us. We kind of got a head start the other day when we were talking over margaritas, and just a little. And she had lots to say, so I'm excited to ask her some questions, dig a little deeper, and so we'll see what we get into. And we happen to like come here to the Pearl, and there's like Dia de los Muertos going on, so it's really cool. I'll show you guys a little bit of that too. But for now, let's go find another spot to talk, because now there's an airplane flying over us. Yay!
The key to my happiness. Sorry, I need to take a bite. This looks so good. Oh yeah, that's super good.
Question number one.
Okay.
So, Fabiola, why don't you just tell us, first of all, where you're from?
Well, originally I'm from the great city of El Paso. I lived there till I was 9. And so I'm a true blood Texan.
And where are you right now? Where do you live right now?
That's kind of a tricky question. I'm transitioning between the great state of Maine back to San Antonio. I couldn't stay long. I've only been gone since about April, May. And I lived up there for a little while, and it's beautiful, it's great, but I really miss San Antonio a lot.
I met Fabiola here in San Antonio a few years ago. How long has it been?
About 7, 8 years?
7 or 8 years, something like that.
Because we met around, what, 2010-ish?
Say 8 years, 7, 8 years, I've known Fabiola. And most of the time, we're hanging out at a concert. And so there's not that much talking. And if there is, she's doing most of the talking.
Oh yeah. I've always been kind of a tomboy. I think that's why Christy and I kind of get along, because we get along with the boys a little bit better than girls. Yes, both of us are girly, but when it comes to just the cattiness and the backstabbing and the lying, we're just not about that.
She's also like a huge nerd, and she knows everything about like Star Wars and TV and all the stuff that I don't know. Then she knows, and she gets totally. Okay, come on. She's had lots of ups and downs this whole year, and you know, you saw her laughing. She's still positive and fun. I mean, she could easily be like grouchy, and
I got diagnosed with cancer last year in January, on January 31st of 2017. Thankfully it was thyroid cancer, which is extremely treatable. It was stage 1, which is awesome. I chose to have a hemithyroidectomy, there you go, in March of last year. But unfortunately, again, March of this year, my doctor told me that my cancer had come back. So the half that I still have, they found small cells of cancer in it, but the good thing about it is it's slow growing, so we're just going to monitor it, and I don't have to do anything immediately, just as long as I take care of myself. All of you guys that are watching, all of you guys that are listening, just make sure you guys are being proactive. If you get anything from these videos, you know, at least get that awareness out there. That's the only reason why I share my story. That's been a big impact on my life. I was also engaged, but you know, sometimes they're just not your person. And it's perfectly okay to, you know, have a great relationship with somebody and have a really good friendship. That doesn't mean that they're marriage material. And I think that that's what we both realized in the end. There's a lot of people out there that just don't want to do the whole single thing, because quite honestly, being single right now, oh my gosh, it's so hard.
So you kind of took a break, like you felt like you needed a break?
Yeah, basically I moved to Maine because my parents are there. And like, my parents are the most wonderful people on earth. I was 30 years old and I needed my mom and dad. It's really hard for me to admit that because I'm very independent, but I'm glad that I did. The biggest thing that I learned being with my parents is that I can be loved and I can love myself.
What would be anything that you would recommend to people, or that you just want to give advice about to anybody?
You're the only person that chooses whether or not you're going to be happy. So whether it's work, home, relationships, whatever that's stressing you out, like you're the only person that can determine how you feel. Take care of your body.
Yeah.
Like don't feed it bad stuff. Don't neglect it. Make sure you're going to the doctor. And then number 3, surround yourself by people that are your true friends.
Yeah.
Like Krista over here. Krista's got my bag.
So,
I got her bag. I
So
think
I like
that's
that.
how it should be.
Yeah, no, that's like really good advice. Thank you so much for talking about yourself. And I mean,
Oh, I'm so bad at that.
no, but I mean, you said a lot of stuff that, you know, not anybody would just want to put out there and share. I mean, you talked a lot about your personal stuff, but I think it's good for people to hear that other people go through some of those things too, you know, like,
Oh, yeah.
and just to hear someone else's perspective on things, and you know, maybe they can relate, or maybe they can learn something from what you've been through and how you've been through it. Like I said, like you have been able to get past all these things, and you're still like an amazing person. So it's awesome. If you want to connect with me, just message me on Instagram, Facebook, or leave a comment. And hey guys, leave a comment for Fabiola. Let her know that she was awesome. Let her know that you think she's awesome, and also if she helped you out.
Tell Christy she's super awesome.
And of course, don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I can't wait to get all these other stories out for the rest of November, and who knows, maybe we'll just keep it going. But for now, oh sorry, go ahead.
I'm like, all right.
For now, this is it. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.